Hey guys, so today we talk about 5 different lies that we tell ourselves to encourage us to procrastinate and limit our productivity as individuals, personally and career-wise. So please stay tuned and enjoy this video. Don't forget to subscribe, share with your friends and family, and give it a thumbs up if you like it. Hey fam, how are you doing today? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tobi Achudume. If this is your first time here, you are super welcome. I am so excited to have you here with me. So here we talk about topics, tips and tricks that would help us grow fearlessly into the best versions of ourselves. So if you're interested in videos like this, please click the subscribe button so you can join this family and be notified whenever there is a new video up. So for a while now, I've been going on and on about procrastination, and the reason why I have probably been doing this is because procrastination is maybe one of my biggest pet peeves. And so I am so interested in making sure that there is less procrastination, or that we have less procrastinators walking around the face of the earth. So I have a previous video where I talk about what procrastination is. I'll leave the link in the description box so you can check it out. I'll also leave it somewhere in this box, so please check that out so you can see what exactly procrastination is and why you probably do it and you don't know that you are doing it. So today we will be talking about 5 lies that we tell ourselves to encourage procrastination. So 5 different lines that we would say to ourselves when we find that we are procrastinating, or would encourage ourselves as good reasons why we are procrastinating. So please stick around as we get into this video. So the first lie that we would tell ourselves when we want to procrastinate, or when we are just about to procrastinate, is that I work better under pressure. Guys, nobody works better under pressure. You cannot be pressured into doing something and feel like that is when you're working at your best. It doesn't work like that. So majorly, the reason why you would think you work under pressure better is because when you're working under pressure, you're working with only a short time frame. So you're working, maybe you have the deadline for tomorrow morning and you start working on the project this night. So you only have just a very short time frame or amount of time to focus on that project. So you have to have a job done. Any type of job that you have done in that short time feels like a fantastic job because you only did it in a short time and you were able to finish it under pressure. So this gives you the reason, or this gives you the excuse of submitting haphazardly done jobs and feeling like you put your best into it, when in actual sense you did not put your best into the job. You only did it and felt like you had done a fantastic job because you completed a task in a short time, knowing fully well that you did not give your best to this particular task. So guys, nobody works better under pressure. It's just a perfect excuse to submit a poorly done job in a short time, and that way you get away with the fact that the job was not well done, but you did it in a short period of time. I hope that makes sense. So with a poorly done job in a short amount of time, you get away with submitting a poorly done job because you did it in a short amount of time. So another lie that we would mostly tell ourselves when we're trying to get away with procrastinating is that you can always do it later. If you could always do it later, why don't you just do it now? So that doesn't fly as well. So using this line or using this lie makes you believe that you have all the time in the world to do the task that you have to do, when in actual sense your task is time bound and you don't have all the time in the world to do it. So why don't you just do it now rather than procrastinating it to later? So that's just another perfect excuse for you to procrastinate on the task that you have to do now because you feel that you can do it later. By the way, when you say you will do something later, chances are you probably will not do it later until you forget about that task and only remember it when it is due. So the third lie that we would mostly tell ourselves is that it's just a little delay, it's just 5 minutes delay, or it's just a day late and I would always catch up with it. This is a trick because just 5 minutes of delay, a little delay in meeting an appointment, or a little delay in meeting a task, submitting a well done project, could lead to loss of opportunities, loss of time, loss of a job, or missed deadlines, and this will tell on your efficiency or effectiveness level at work, in your personal business, or in your personal life. It will also affect your physical health and your mental health, because then you get to a state of overwhelm and you just figure out that you are not thinking properly, or you're not able to be effective or efficient in the things that you have to do. And guys, bits and pieces of opportunities or bits and pieces of 5 minutes here and there make up for a whole day of missed deadline or a whole day of missed appointment, and you don't want that. So rather than thinking that it's just a little bit of delay, see the end picture where it could lead to a full day of delay or missed deadline. First, I have too much to do. This is obviously just an excuse, because I get the fact that sometimes we have too much to do or a lot of things to do, but there is also the place of prioritizing the things that you have to do so that you don't get to a point where you have so much on your plate that you cannot accomplish any tangible task in a day. So when you say you have a lot of things to do, it's probably or mostly a mistake or error of misplaced priorities or poor time management. So if you manage your day properly, if you plan your day properly and effectively, you will be able to accomplish what you have planned to do in that day without spilling over and procrastinating on other important tasks that you have to do. Most times when you feel like you have so much to do or too much to do in a day that you have to reschedule or procrastinate an important task, it's probably because you've filled up your day with tasks that are not as important or are not as urgent as the things that you actually have to be doing in the moment. So to help you with planning your day properly, I have a video on how to plan your day effectively and properly so you don't get burnt out or overwhelmed. I'll leave that also in the description box and link it somewhere up in this video as well. Fifth, I could always finish it up later. Guys, if you start a project and leave it halfway or 10% done, chances are you are most likely not going to get back to that project until the next day. And I say this from example. Most times when I say I would finish a task the next day or I would start it now and then complete it later, I mostly forget that I started a task that needs to be completed until it is getting close to deadline. And that's how I know that this is just another excuse to help you or encourage you to procrastinate the more. So if by any chance you actually need to start a project and not finish it in the moment where you are doing it, make sure that you have created and mapped out a plan to make sure that you finish and complete this task at the later time that you would like to finish it. So don't just leave it halfway done or 10% done or 5% to getting done. Actually make the plan to finish it and schedule it so that you ensure that you actually finish that task and not forget about it. So guys, to help you further in curbing or overcoming your procrastination issues, I have a free ebook linked in the description box where I explain to you so many other reasons why we procrastinate and why procrastination is something that we still deal with even now. Please check the link in the description box. It is free, but it has so much content that would help you to work towards being more productive and not procrastinate as much as you used to, which will ultimately lead to you being a better person that does not procrastinate or doesn't even know what procrastination means anymore. So guys, share with me in the comment section which of these lies do you tell yourself that encourages you to procrastinate on important tasks or not so important tasks. Share with me in the comment section. I would like to see them. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share with your friends and family. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Check the link in my description box so you can get the free ebook on procrastination, and I'll catch you in the next one. Till next time, bye.